right, tribe, that's it for today's study group. Breaking down all the community program, evaluation, development, organizing, all that jazz. Did you like this group? Not like this group? Honest feedback.
This is Levy. I really enjoy this type of group. I appreciate Ray's positive feedback. It is almost entertaining to a point where you actually learn things along the way. I look forward to continuing my presence, even if I pass. I've been doing this for a couple of months and it's really good. It's a good way to stay informed, listening to other people speak and bring up things that we didn't consider. Thanks for everything.
No, absolutely. And again, like after the course and everything is done, I got plans for us. Once we pass our exam, we got our license and everything like that. I got plans for us, so definitely stick around because we're going to be in that second wave, doing stuff with like private practice and just things that just come afterwards. So it's all good. And thank you for it tonight. I definitely appreciate you.
This is Adeline. Yes, this is my first class that I attended, and I attended some other study groups, and I really do appreciate your breakdown and actually taking the time to answer every single question that we might have had after the study session, because other groups, it was kind of like the hour and then we were done. So I really do appreciate that, and I look forward to the next upcoming study group sessions as well.
All right, and welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed your very first RayTube study group. But honestly, if you guys heard me say before, I may be like the face of it and stuff, but it really is us, like our tribe, helping each other, motivating each other, putting helpful links in the chat and the Facebook group and everything. And I know for myself, like how I approach the material I put on YouTube and the study groups, I just lead with value first. I mean, that's just what it is. I know I could charge more. I know I could do this. I know I could do a lot of different things, but I just prioritize, putting our tribe first, wanting to help. People got questions, let's answer them, And again, shout out to the tribe, because there's been other times where tribe members say, well, actually, I know this, or hey, let me link this because I remember I had that question. I looked into it and everything. So yeah, we're a tribe. So definitely glad you found value out of it, and looking forward to seeing you at future groups.
I wanted to first just say thank you and shout out to you. The way that you have organized the information that you're teaching is so much more digestible, and no shade or foul to other programs, but for me, I can go down a rabbit hole, and I know a lot of clinicians have a lot of the anxiety and other disorders as well, and I feel like your space accommodates for us to show up and freely make mistakes, openly make mistakes, and it's not judgment. There is no fear of getting things wrong, but we're all learning in love, and so I really, really enjoy this space for that. The other thing is that you're staying key and honed into the ASWB process, which is close as we're gonna get to actually taking this exam and staying within that mindset. And so you're not only breaking down questions, but you're also giving a lot of gems in regards to how ASWB is structuring things, from the questions to the content, and actually matching the content up to the question. A lot of us are getting a lot of information, but you never fail to say, hey, all right, we got this information. Now, how does this show up in the question? And for me, I'm like, thank you. Like, this is my missing link. So thank you so much, Ray, because I feel like I'm going to knock it out the park this time. So thank you.
No, absolutely. And let us know so we can celebrate you as well. And this is how I like to learn. Talk to me like I'm 4. Like, whatever I'm learning, talk to me like I'm 4. Don't use the fancy lingo and all that. And if we really do need the fancy lingo for whatever the thing we're learning, that's fine. But give us the fancy lingo and talk to me like I'm 4 to describe what it is. So I'm able to be like, oh yeah, that's this. Okay, got it. And that's how I approach it. Because again, I know what it's like to not understand something and just like, this is just I think this is we can simplify the process. We can organize the process a bit more effectively, and just putting my Ray sprinkle on things. So I'm glad you're enjoying the style. Talk to me like a 4. That's how I like to learn. So.
Yeah. And the last piece of that would be a lot of us have been in this field for a minute, and I always like to say that a lot of us get on autopilot. So I can do the work, but I can't necessarily tell you what I did. So thank you for also reminding us of what that also looks like as well with, hey, you've been here before. What experiences have you had to where you're able to really name and rethink or jog your memory so that you can remember the technical terms when they do come up. So thank you, because I'm like, damn, I know how to do this. I'm doing this, but what's the name again? So thank you.
Nah, you got you got this. Alexis, let's go to Alexis.
Hey, Ray, this group was so good. Just like all of your other groups, I just love how much you pour into the tribe. And I just want to say you've been so instrumental in my study journey. I look forward to still remaining in the group, once I pass my LCSW exam and continuing to root others on. I recommend you to anyone starting on their licensure journey. I just can't thank you enough.
No, I definitely appreciate you. And again, listen, I don't want y'all to go nowhere. Listen, I got plans for us. The phase 2 after we finish with the course and everything. Help you guys start a private practice. Kind of get you guys that want to be involved in more YouTube stuff. Like, I got a whole plan for us. So yeah, I ain't trying to have y'all go nowhere. It's all good. You gonna get your license. We gonna celebrate you, and I want I tried to stick around. We got plans.
I think like I've been here for maybe this is like my 4th time or 5th time, I think, doing the groups, and the information is easy to read, but also the more you expose yourself to the information, the more it sticks with you. And then after you read the information, try to do a practice questions about it. I like how you do that. Do practice so you can see how it presents in the test. So I appreciate the way you set up the group so in order to make you, succeed in the long run. Thank you for that.
No, absolutely. I appreciate that. And yeah, with this information, like, again, it's one thing to learn about it during a lecture, presentation, wherever we absorb this information at whatever point it was during school. When we start working, like we're in the field now, we're focused on learning and being, competent at our day-to-day work tasks and the services we're providing to clients, that we become focused on that, and understandably so. So when we're learning this information, like relearning this information, for some of it even being exposed to it for the first time, it's like, okay, I got it. Like, I got the gist of it, but how do I apply this to the question? So definitely want you guys to have that insight, and ultimately being able to show ourselves grace. Because earlier we were saying, like, this is a different way of thinking. I know in the program at Rutgers, it's not like we were, learning this information and then quickly doing multiple choice questions about it and then revisiting it like 2 weeks later. And internship papers, that's what I remember. So being able to show ourselves grace, and as we go through it, like you were saying, the more we expose ourselves to it, 2 a day, 1 practice exam a month, the more we expose ourselves to it, the better we get, the more confident we get, the anxiety goes down, and it puts us in a better situation to go in there, pass the licensure exam, get our license, and keep it moving. So definitely glad you're here and enjoy the group and benefiting from it. All right, tribe, thank you all for attending. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so definitely I know you guys are gonna get out of here, enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you for attending. I appreciate you, and we got this. 2 a day, 1 practice exam a month. We're gonna go in there, get our license, continue with our social work journey, and let us know so we can celebrate you. So you got this. All right, tribe, I'll see you next study group.